Well, good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, hell, what's going on with this camera? Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Do you hear an echo? What's going on with this camera? Oh, hey, this is good morning to you. It's crazy. Good morning. Do you hear an echo? What's going on with this camera? I hear an echo. To you. Okay, the echo's gone. Morning. As I try to fix this camera, we have an interesting show this morning. We've been following this for a minute now. This story, now we take it all the way to fruition, and we're going to see the end of this story, and what finally happens in this story. And of this story, we want to say, we could kind of call this story what happens when patch policing goes wrong. And so we're going to talk about that when we come right back in a minute and 7 seconds. So let me see if my camera works now. Start virtual camera. There we go. So we'll be seeing that in a few minutes. We'll be going through that. This whole story, it has now reached its conclusion. Well, almost. There's still one more phase left in the trial. But Friday afternoon, we found that the former national president of the Cossacks was found guilty in a second trial. And now you know what happens next. Anyway, back in a minute and 7 seconds. Good morning to you all. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you back here in just a minute or two. Bye-bye. I mean, good morning.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day of the atrocious, he repping Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC, we're paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Biker with a cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says get skinny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Well, good morning to you. Good morning. We got my man Lavish T. Williams from the Lavish T. Williams Society and myself saying good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. Lavish T. Williams, the Undertaker, also Lavish T. Williams, Captain Lavish T. Williams of the USS Lavish T. Williams. How are you going to name your boat, your car, your truck, everything after yourself? I think that's well, I'm picking on him this morning. Looks like he's on the phone. So anyway, getting into it this morning. It's good to see you guys all. Happy Inauguration Day. The Antichrist, son of perdition, is taking office. Well, big luck, Joker. Don't hold back. Let us know next time how you feel. Good morning, Frank Cemeterio, Clinton Lunn, all you guys. Hey, the Rotunda has a sergeant of arms. Yes, it does. The Rotunda does have a sergeant at arms. So you're looking at this like I am, and it's going on. There will be a new president, a new administration or regime, however you see. Is that Newt Gingrich? Oh, wow. I just saw Newt Gingrich. I didn't even know he was still around. But anyway, yeah, that's it's going on over there on the television over there. And for some, it's the beginning of the Antichrist, and some it's the beginning of the Savior. So we shall see. Big civil war is coming, Trump versus MS-13 and Latino gangs. Well, that wouldn't be a civil war, but we'll see who will win. Who will win? The Glock Joker says, who will win? The South American gangs, the Black Set, the White Brotherhood, or LGBTQ? I don't know. We're going to see. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
What's happening, man? What's good? What's happening? Good morning, people. What's going on?
Now, I was asking, I was saying this is Captain Lavish T. Williams of the SS Lavish T. Williams. Like, how you going to name your boat the SS Lavish T. Williams?
Man, everything I got my name on it. You can't lie and say that it ain't mine, because I put my name on everything that's mine, man.
Oh, my goodness, man. Do you have your name somewhere on those nice cars you have? Those old-fashioned cars you got? What do they call them?
I got my classics.
Classics, that's right.
I got my name on everything except for my personal car.
Okay.
My personal car, I got it all tinted out. Is dark black windows. My windshield is tinted. That's the car that I don't want to be bothered. When I'm in that car, I don't want to be bothered.
Oh, you don't want nobody to know it's Lavish T. Williams in there.
I don't want nobody to know it's me.
I got you, man. I'm
tired.
The
thing about it is I like people, but sometimes you want to be left alone because you're moving around. And I got it all tinted out, man. The police, they don't stop me or bother me. I mean, you can't see in my car.
That is that not illegal?
It's so here's the legal term. Is it illegal? Yes. Do you get certain treatment and privileges in certain areas? Yes, I'm going to say so. I get stopped every time I'm in Tennessee.
Safety isn't a
every time I'm in Tennessee, they pull me over for the same stuff to the point where I just roll the window down so that they can't see that the windows are as dark as they are. Here in my city, they don't really harass you about that, man. They don't. Most of the high profile people got tinted windshields on their cars. And believe it or not, there's a lot of noise in the background.
Every industry.
Oh, was there no? You can hear that?
I can hear all that.
I did not know you could hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't really get harassed, man. When you got a luxury car, expensive car, the police think you're like one hell of a person, so they don't fuck with you, man.
What can we ask what kind of car it is?
I got a BMW, man.
Oh, okay. What series? What series? 7. Dang. What year? No, I'm not going to do that. That's hatred. But what year?
Yeah, man. So they don't really.
You're just pimping out here. That's what's going on.
Man. It's not that, but they don't really bother you, man. Now in other places, like I say, when I'm in Tennessee, I get stopped all the time, in the car.
Well, you be driving. I have no hate for you. You be driving that tow truck in the snow and.
No, this is my personal car, not the tow truck.
I'm talking about. I have no hatred for your hustle.
Oh, okay.
I have no hatred. People be jealous of you for the things you get and stuff. I have no hatred for the man out there laying out underneath them cars in the damn snow with cars driving by at 60 miles an hour, sliding all over everything. You need an airplane. You need a boat. You need something to enjoy yourself each day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's that. I'm looking at War Gorilla. About so I got tinted windows on my tow trucks too.
Is Finn on? Oh my God, Spin! I haven't seen you in a while. Spin has been traveling all around the world and stuff. He was in the Bahamas or somewhere. He's supposed to be here in the United States soon. If he ever gets over here, we're gonna go see him and hang out with him. It's Finn over there in Germany. It's good to see you, man. But Go on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I got excited myself, man.
Yeah, no, I keep tinted windows on all my vehicles.
So in Georgia, we can have more deeper tint than most places. The problem you have in Georgia is when you're traveling, people pulling you over talking about, have you lost your mind?
Mhm.
Here we can have pretty dark tint, but you take this same tint to California and they're looking at you crazy.
Well, I had a story a guy told me from Tampa. No, yeah. What's the Buccaneers? Tampa Buccaneers? Is that it?
Tampa Bay, something like that.
Well, he played for the Buccaneers, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we can have tinted windows down here. They don't bother me up there because I'm registered in Florida." I tried that shit; it didn't work. The cop tell me we looked up the Michigan law, blah blah blah, and he still gave me a fucking citation, man.
That's kind of funny because my Georgia license plate has gotten me out of that trouble a lot. Soul Brother number 30 says, Tennessee is tough. I have an expensive car driving through Tennessee. I was stopped in Memphis, Jackson, and Nashville. All they asked me, whose car is this and what kind of job do you have?
Man, I listen.
This car.
I agree with him. I agree with him. When I said Tennessee, that's because I'm leaving from Memphis, heading back to Detroit. And because I don't know the roads out there, but when I'm on whatever the freeway is to get me back to 65 or whatever it is, I literally get stopped within the same distance. Here's what they tell me. The first time I got pulled over, I said, man, why are you stopping me? You were riding too close. You were tailgating. I said, I was tailgating. That car's way up there. He breaks out some type of code and ordinance, whatever. He breaks out something like, yeah, in the state of Tennessee, you have to drive 500 and something feet distance from one car to the other. I say I'm driving down the highway. I can see the car in front of me's back tire clearly touched the ground. I'm not that close. And then he asks for my paperwork. Then he comes back with a citation for the tinted window. That was that time. Then I'm like, okay, no big deal. The second time, coming back, and when I ride, I'm coming back from Memphis to Detroit during the daytime hours. By the time I come from Detroit to Memphis, it's in the nighttime hours. So, guy pulls me over again. He says I forgot what it was, but he added to the tinted windows. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? So the third time it happened, I just rolled the fucking windows down on both sides, man, and I didn't have a problem. But getting stopped, man, they want to run my plates, man. They want to give me a hard time. They want to look at me, and I'm in the car by myself, so they're already thinking that I'm smuggling drugs and shit, man. That's the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be having those problems. Then they want to know why my plate, I don't have a regular license plate. I got a special plate on my car. Yeah, they they want to know all that kind of stuff, man.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I mean, I understand, but it's crazy.
Very.
Especially what young people go through when they're pulling you guys over and you're in those nice cars, and it's just crazy. It's sad, really. Speaking of crazy, it is now 14 minutes and 27 seconds. We're just now getting to the story, so I'll have to pin that up on the story. 14 minutes 27 seconds. Here we go. Here's the story. We've been following this thing. It happened a long time ago. Well, it's been going on for several years now, but it happened in Waco, Texas, when there was a shootout at Twin Peaks. What's that thing? It was maybe a chicken wing spot or something, like a Hooters or something, I think. There was a shootout there. You had a COC type of meeting going on, and you had mostly, I guess, Banditos affiliated clubs or something like that. The the Cossacks pull up. The police know that they're coming, and so they've staked out the place. They've got snipers on the rooftops. You would think that if the police felt like there was going to be trouble, they would have showed up with a heavy police presence, had cops all over the parking lot, every 10 or 15 feet. There would have been a cop car or a cop walking around. And what you would have had would have been a non-incident. Instead, what happened was they took up positions, sniper positions, and then waited for some shit to go down. There are varying stories about who started what. Somebody ran over somebody's foot or whatever the case may be. I've heard all kinds of stories. Oh yeah, Chris W says it was a Twin Peaks COC meeting. So, you know, a lot of my folks know what happened there. And when the trouble broke out, 9 people came up dead. 7 of those 9 people were Cossacks. Now, we will never know who shot whom to the extent that everything really happened, because so we don't know how many cops shot how many people. We don't know these things. And the reason for that is because all of those people, and there were, I want to say, hundreds of people arrested. I can't remember. It was a lot of damn people. And these people all were given no bail. They were arrested and all put on, well, they had bail. It was $1 million bail, I think it was. Every one of the people got put on the same kind of $1 million bail or something. And they were all told, they were all called gang members and stuff like that. And there was even one picture of a black man that everybody said was in the Banditos at the time. And all kind of stuff was going on, all kind of rumors and everything. I can't imagine how many people lost their jobs or their homes. And only one person was ever really tried, and that person either was found not guilty or had a hung jury. And all of this mess came down. It was horrible. I think a district attorney didn't get elected the next year. All kinds of stuff. It was just a horrible bungling, and we never really knew all of the details because they never really had all those trials and all that shit that they put those people in jail for. Who, you know, eventually wound up getting out of jail, and none of those people were tried. So it was a big travesty all around. But the biggest travesty was in the club that was the Cossacks. Certain members of the Cossacks, I've been told by some of the members that were in the Cossacks, certain members of the Cossacks were not happy with leadership. And, you know, this sort of thing happens all the time. So they decided to split, and they took on a new name in a new meeting, the splitters, the dissenters, called the 1% Cossacks, or the Cossacks 1%ers. And the original Cossacks, and part of the problem they had was, you know, over this wanting to wear this Texas rocker, which has caused a lot of consternation all over the country with people wanting to wear state rockers. Typically 99%ers are thought to wear city rockers, and 1%ers are thought to wear state rockers or territory rockers or regional rockers because you know, they claim territory and all these kinds of things. If you know MC Protocol, you know about it. If you don't know MC Protocol, get my new book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, at blackdragonsgear.com. And you can learn all about that sort of thing. So they decided that they would go their own separate way. And they created their own colors and all of that sort of thing, except for they kept the name Cossacks. Well, they call themselves Cossacks 1%ers. And this caused a great consternation and a rift, and what I call police patching gone wrong. And what is police patching? When you do this patch policing thing where you're gonna you're going to police the patch somebody else has on. You're either going to force them to take it off, or you're going to beat them up, all this kind of stuff that people do. It used to be kind of funny. Used to be kind of cool. Now it's aggravated assault and first-degree robbery is what it is now. And also, at the end of it, if you're involved in it and somebody gets killed, it's also murder. Or if you're involved in giving the orders for it to happen, it becomes a charge of leading a gang that has committed a murder, and that murder was sanctioned by you. That's what that has become. So when I say patch policing gone wrong, what happens when you have a patch police fail? This is what this story is about. Now, patch policing can happen either in your own club, or it can happen with another club. It could be a 1% club deciding they're going to take your patches off you, or 99% clubs like I've seen 99% clubs like Lavish's who will or the Black Sabbath or any other kind of 99% club. Big 99% clubs will patch police too. I've seen it. It's not just 1%ers that do that. And this, or patch policing can be against your own people. It can be against other folks, or it can be against your own people. It could be you telling someone they can't be in your club anymore and we're putting you out bad. And you encircle him, beat his ass, and take his patches. It can all lead to where this man finds himself right now. The former national president of the Ugly Man Cossacks, the original Cossacks, he has now been found guilty of leading a gang that murdered a biker.
So this is the second trial.
This is the second
trial. Okay, that escalated quickly.
It happened Friday, and yes, damn it only took them 2 or 3 days to make this happen.
Yeah. Now, what is the sentence? What is he facing? Seeing that his death.
He's facing 25 to life. That's what he's facing.
Jeez.
Let's take a look at it. See what they say. Yeah, geez.
He's already old. God. Oh.
2 hours. 2 hours to deliberate. It took them 2 hours.
Less than 2 hours of deliberating, a Smith County jury found a Kent man guilty of directing criminal street gang activity. This man, Kevin Higgins, is the former national president of the Cossacks Motorcycle Club. As KLTV7's Lauren Tier tells us, his retrial is not over just yet.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin Higgins, to be guilty of the offense of directing activities of a criminal street gang.
In a second attempt to convict 58-year-old Kevin Higgins of Kemp, the jury determined the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Higgins was connected to a string of criminal activity in his time as both national vice president and national president of the Cossacks Motorcycle Club. This including aggravated assaults and the 2020 murder of rival gang member Brandon Edwards.
I just want to stop this for a second to show you how they do you in court. They have the whole timeline. December 3rd, 2016 is when they split into 2 clubs. October 2019, theft and aggravated assault. This is probably when a cut got taken. January 24, 2020, Hubbard Gilmore, Axtell assaults and recon. Who knows what the hell that is? Winter 2019, coordinated recon missions. So the only way you know about this shit here is somebody snitching and telling inside the club that you had a coordinated recon mission. Here we had assaults, and I guess these are the names of the people maybe that were involved in these assaults and recon. Now, this is probably fighting over colors or something. You're going to beat somebody up wearing colors, threaten them, whatever the case may be. February 1st and 2nd, another person here, same name, aggravated assault ×2, aggravated robbery, more probably patch police bullshit. Here we got February 9, 2020. Valenzuela is promoted to regional sergeant at arms. They said that happened because he assaulted somebody or whatever. Here we got March 7, 2020, another aggravated assault in DW. I'm not sure what that means. Then Higgins takes over officially, May 21, 2020. So, gosh, all this was happening before he was national president. Is that what we're looking at here? So, March 21st, 2020, so it started in October, in the summer, or in the fall, and went into the winter, March 21st, 2020, he takes over. And 2 months later, they got a dead guy on their hands. So all this shit, and you don't even take over till the middle of it. And here you are, no longer on trial for your life. Now the next trial is going to be for how long of your life do you get to lose at 58 years old?
A long time, man.
Over this bullshit right here. Half of the guys that were in the club when all this was going on are gone, have left the club. It's a shell of what it used to be. Everybody's got to pull together and figure out how to make it work from here. And you just have to look at this long-ass timeline and ask yourself, was any of this worth it?
Words of Ben Wheeler. In closing arguments, Smith County Assistant.
And this lady right here that you like so much, this cute lady right here, you want to meet her in a bar. You don't want to meet her ass across from the bar of the court. That you don't want to meet her there.
I want to meet her at a Hooters.
Buffalo
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. You don't want to meet her here. This is not the place to meet her ass at all. She looks too cute to put your ass in jail for 25 years. Here she is.
Assistant DA Casey Sirianni called Higgins' time as national president, quote, a violent regime in our own backyard.
Make no mistake. This man is the reason that Brandon Edwards is dead. He is the reason for the escalation of violence right here. He is the reason that Chad Crow was made an immediate sergeant at arms.
Defense attorney Eric Platten argued there is no written or recorded evidence of Higgins giving.
So there's no written or recording evidence of him giving one damn order of any of these things that have happened. Yet she was able to successfully pin it all on him. So we get to hear the attorney here.
Any violent orders. He said the smash on site orders came from co-defendant Chad Kroll.
You can't hold Mr. Higgins responsible for what Chad Kroll did. They want me to.
Ultimately, the jury heard
Well, he didn't sound too damn convincing to me.
testimony from several former Cossacks, investigators,
You hear that? Testimony from several former contacts.
investigators, and experts. They delivered their. Ultimately, the jury heard testimony.
Here we go. One more time.
They want me to.
Ultimately, the jury heard testimony from several former Cossacks, investigators, and experts. They delivered their guilty verdict around 3:45 this afternoon and will.
So they heard from investigators, former club members, and experts. And I'm going to tell you who those experts are. Those experts are, they'll normally have some sort of former police officer or some sort of former investigator or somebody who has infiltrated gangs, biker gangs, and has written several books. And I was once a member of the such and such gang, and I can tell you all about biker gang culture. That's the guys they have. And they don't have as many defense biker club experts. There was one guy that used to be out there called the Aging Rebel. He is dead now. he used to go and help biker clubs as best as he could. He actually testified in the Mongols trial. I read his book. It was really amazing. It made me want to become a biker club expert to try to help biker clubs, because when they stack those damn experts on you, we see what happens. And then also club brothers, former club brothers testifying against you.
Return for sentencing next week. Lauren Tier, KLTV 7 News.
And Higgins faces 25 years to life in prison. Now, the first time this case went to trial last month, it ended with a mistrial because of a hung jury.
25 years.
25 years, man. And you already 50 something.
53. 25 years to life.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
And so,
Hey,
just
man,
tell
one thing about it is I'm glad that I was able to get all of my recklessness, me being reckless, out of my system at an early age, man. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, man.
So here is the timeline of the stuff that happened. It's you can kind of see it in terms of what has happened with this man. Trial begins for alleged biker gang president connected to the murder. Records. National president of the Ugly Man Cossacks was arrested in connection to the murder. Then his trial began. And then here, bikers that were convicted in the murder, these are former club brothers, testified in a trial against the national president. Not once, but 2 trials, at least. Then the jury was dismissed because they were able to reach a verdict in the murder trial, and that happened like the weekend of New Year's or something, like right before the New Year's Eve, New Year Eve, or is it New Year's Eve? I can't ever remember. Right before New Year Eve, this happened, and then within a week, what are we? We're in the second week of the new year. Right back last week, not even a month after the first trial, they were out to get that ass. Not even a month after that trial, he's back in court 2 or 3 weeks later. And 3 days later, now he's guilty. They were unable to reach a verdict. Then the new trial began, and then today's headline, guilty. Not guilty of murder. He didn't kill nobody. Not guilty of beating anybody up. He didn't take no cut. Not guilty of... As a matter of fact, they don't even have an order. No one has a written order anywhere, or even a recorded order of him saying the word... smash on sight. But they found him guilty of it. So a lot of you guys that want to be national presidents and chapter presidents, and you don't have control over your people, or you do. Here you go. And we've had 2 major decisions within the last 60 days that should chill all motorcycle clubs on this dumb shit.
Man, it ain't gonna stop them.
One of the decisions was what happened in Las Vegas to the Hells Angels a little less than 2 months ago, where the Las Vegas court came out and said that the Las Vegas Hells Angels can be tried as a gang, even though none of their members have ever even been arrested for the case against the Vagos, because their organization worldwide is known to be a gang, even though the members in Las Vegas might not necessarily be so. So now they're going to add the gang enhancements on those people in their charge of attacking the Vagos on the highway. Instead of that just being a normal aggravated assault with 15 years, it becomes an aggravated assault with a gang enhancement for 50 years or something like that.
You know you got. I'm watching. I go back and forth from the StreamYard to YouTube. You got these ads keep popping up. Are you aware of that?
No, I was not aware that I had enabled the ads on that.
Yeah, they I was looking and I'm looking at an ad right now, man. I was like, God, dog, I gotta.
There's a button where you can enable that, and I must have hit it this morning when I was trying to go over. Mike Ball has a thing that he sticks on top of his
You got a sticky
comment.
note that he
Yeah, where he and so I went over to do that this morning, and I must have said, "Oh yeah, turn on the ads." Hey, just skip them until if you're watching live, just skip them. Sorry about that.
I know that some of the people probably looking because I seen it in the comments, but I'm like I say, I go back and
in the
forth.
comments and somebody say, "What the hell?"
Yeah, but when I comment back, because I try to comment on the YouTube, and I do it from YouTube, and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, this is another commercial that done popped up, man. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, sorry about that, live people. Sorry about that. I forgot, or I didn't realize I did it. One or the other. It won't be on tomorrow though. Now, if you're watching it later and it's not live, then yeah, commercials popping up on you. But I try not to do that to my live audience.
Yeah, that's what I tried. I don't do it. I turn the commercials off. So you can get right
and Volo said, yes, the ads are annoying. How many whites are getting deported? Big Locker is on one this morning. He is pissed off. He said, how many blacks are going to be in the rotunda today? 0.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man.
Yeah. Is President Obama going to be there for the thing? He was there once before. He might skip this one. There. I don't know if there'll be very many of us there this time, but
I mean, you're gonna have Snoop there.
Yeah, and
Rick Ross there,
and your boy,
Soldier Boy there,
and your boy that was married to what's his name? The guy, you know who I'm talking about, the one who snatched the award from Taylor
Kanye.
Swift. Kanye, thank you. Kanye West. He'll be there. Cussing in the White. Did you see that when Kanye West cussed in the Oval Office?
I thought he was live stream. Nope. That I was thinking about the one with him and Mike Myers. No, I wasn't.
He's sitting at the table with President Trump talking about these MFers and all this kind of stuff. Like, just cussing for real. Like he was like, I wouldn't cuss there. My first time in the Oval Office, fuck this, man. We motherfucking getting high or something like that. Like, come, really? At the White House, bro? Hey, did you hear his doctor tell him that he would put him in a room and lock him away forever? Did you hear that?
No.
Man, he's a billionaire. They told him they were going to send his ass to the happy place. There you go, man. You can't get too big for him. They can get you. We're going to be doing shows with your boy, our prepper brother. We're going to be doing shows with him. The All-American prepper. This guy is deep, bro. He knows his prepper business. So I can't wait till that happen. I've never seen an ad button on my end when I go live. Yeah, it's you have to go. It's after you set it up, Biker News Canada, you have to go over to your page and you'll have an opportunity to say yes or no there. And I must have said yes this time. Black Dragon, would you help a club in court if you knew they were guilty? Woo! Well, I wouldn't know they were guilty. Like, how would a club say I'm guilty? But I don't if I knew they were guilty, I don't know. That's an interesting.
And I want to stay away from anything they got to do with the courthouse. I don't want to help. I don't want to assist. I don't want to do anything.
Well, if you could be called in as an expert witness, you could.
I don't want to.
But you could be.
I could, and I'm gonna let them know
do
that
what the court says. If the court sends you,
I'm gonna let them know I'm against court stuff. When they ask, I have family that's been incarcerated. I'm gonna come up with all the right stuff that you say when you don't want to do anything.
Are you obstructing, sir? Are you obstructing us?
No, I mean
Are you obstructing us? We want to know if you're obstructing us. What we want to know.
I'm just not going to be helpful.
You're gonna. Let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're not going to obstruct us. Are you obstructing us? Are you obstructing us?
I say, man, I'm not going to be helpful, man. That's just that. I have no reason. They have people in place for that. They got lawyers do their job. I don't want to participate in anything that got to do with the court system. I don't want to get on the stand. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to help anything. I don't want to be on documents. I don't want none of that.
I think that I've often wondered, do attorneys help people if they know they're guilty or whatever? I mean, I don't know how you would know.
Yeah,
it would
you got the right ones, man.
You got the right one.
I mean, because here's the thing. I tell my lawyer everything.
Right.
Because I don't want him to go in there based off of me lying to him, and he fucks me because he goes off of what I say. I've set up there and let my lawyer know. Yeah. So this happened, blah, blah, blah. His job is to save me. He's gonna tell me, God damn, you did what? So now we gotta break it all down so that he can help my case. But you got a good lawyer, especially one that you done built a relationship with, yeah, why not tell your lawyer? I mean,
well, I would not suggest lying to your lawyer about anything so he gets caught with his pants down because you told him a lie. So yeah, I guess maybe lawyers do know. But as a professional witness, your job is to give your opinion based on your expertise as to whether somebody as to some element of the case. So I don't even know if you would be in a position where you would know whether somebody was guilty or not. You wouldn't know the same thing an attorney would know.
I don't think that you'll know that they're guilty. I think that you'll be giving your expertise on your knowledge, but depending on the person, man, that goes a long way. Black Dragon can say something and it means a lot to people, where you take a regular John Doe and it doesn't mean anything. It holds no valid. It's not valid.
That's why you're a professional court witness, because you have some sort of expertise, like you're a doctor and that doctor pulled out that appendix the wrong way. And so how do you know? Because you've done 400 appendices yourself. And and you'll be like, yeah, I know because I do this. So for instance, let's take this case, for instance. Like, there's no way for anybody to know whether or not that man ever gave that order, the smash on sight order, there, except for the people that may have gotten that order. Those are the only people that could actually really possibly know. But as an expert witness, I could see you being asked, is it possible for a national president to not know what that order was given? And then you would have to be able to speak on that based on your experience as a national president. You might say, hey, no, there's no way in hell he didn't know. Or you might say, hey, it happens all the time. So Shizzo says, never use a public defender ever. Well, if you ain't got no money, you ain't got no choice.
You shouldn't be doing a crime. It costs money to do crime. I mean, people don't want to hear the truth, man. It costs fucking money to do crime, man. God, dog, dude.
So you should have your lawyer factor figured into your crime.
Hell yeah, man. All the good guys. I mean, all a lot. No, I'm not even gonna say all the guys that I know, because you'd be surprised. But a lot of the guys, a fair number of guys that I know, they keep their lawyer close. I keep my lawyer close. My lawyers.
Someone told me that what you need even more than a lawyer is a private investigator. Do you agree with that?
I haven't needed one. Most people that I know that needed a private investigator are women trying to, catch their guys cheating. I never needed a private investigator. Shit, everybody talks too damn much now, so it's like you really don't need one. And only other time I seen the private investigators, because I know a couple of them, and they go around for those medical claims of disabilities and shit like that.
Yes, they do.
Because I didn't think that it's like really real. One of my female friends, she's like, yeah, I'm sitting here because we sit on the phone talking all goddamn day because I'm in the truck, she's in the car, and she's like, yeah, I'm watching the guy, and I'm like, wow, y'all really be doing that shit, huh?
Yeah, I need you to take over the show for just a second. I'll be right back if you could do that for me.
Can we talk about sex and drugs and women?
Talk about whatever you want, but be nice. Be nice, though.
Man, Black Dragon, he done put the black screen, he put the cover over the lens. So I don't know what it is that he might be doing, man. But yeah, man, those lawyers, I think that having a good relationship with a lawyer, your lawyer, is no reason for you to not be honest with that person. I'm not going to tell you to go pick a lawyer up today and spill the beans on every, incriminating thing that you might have done. But having a standby lawyer is pretty great. And I'm not sitting here on the podcast trying to tell you guys to go commit crimes and to have a lawyer, but living a particular life. I kept a lawyer, and it came in handy, and a lot of the times if you get a lawyer, well, for me, having a lawyer that actually knows the streets works out great because they know the lingo. And in the networking, man, I remember people wanting to go out and get top dollar lawyers that wasn't from their city, and they lost. A lot of that stuff comes with great relationships. Those lawyers got relationships with the prosecutors, the DA, the judges. So you want those, just like the rappers talk about how they swap cases out and all that stuff. That stuff is really true, man. That stuff is really true.
Thank you.
You had to go check your prostate. I'm just reading the comments.
I'm
just reading the comments. Was that a diabetic bathroom break?
It was. It was. It was. People who have this know. that medicine that you take, you got to be careful. You got to time when you take it. Because my time was obviously everything was off this morning. I got commercials running on my thing, everything.
But you put the black you put the sheet, you put the cover over the lid. I'm laughing at that. I said, look at that.
I didn't want people to see me get up and run to the bathroom.
No, because I'm in my mind, when you come back, I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, he was squeezing them butt cheeks, man. He had to let one go, man. He's sitting over there. He probably in that sweat trying to be cool, but he probably sweating like, man, I got to get up, man. I got to get to this bathroom. I'm trying hard. I'm hoping that it passes.
Did you see me rocking back and forth? Well, you see the rocking. I'm not on a ship.
Oh, man.
There's so many times by the end of the show, I got to run.
Yeah.
And then my ending takes too long. Like the screen will be black for a couple seconds.
Tia, what's going on? I see you out there, Tia. Yeah.
Oh, Tia said you got this, Lavish.
I got it, man. I want to make it work, man. I want to hold it down, man. As long as I got participation from the audience, I'm good, man. I am good. Oh, man.
Oh, boy, I feel so much better now.
Did you wash your hands, man?
Yes, I washed my hands.
You was pretty quick, man. I mean,
I washed my hands.
You was pretty quick.
I rinsed them anyway.
I'm just saying, you left.
I didn't lather and all that.
I'm just saying, you didn't sing "Happy Birthday" twice.
It's my own thing.
Man,
it's clean.
Hey, listen,
I
man.
bathed it.
I'm just saying, man. We're here. I'm just seeing, how clean you might be.
Lavish,
you get up.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm just saying. Did you?
I'm gonna get you.
You're supposed to wash your hands. The restaurant say you're supposed to sing "Happy Birthday" twice.
30 seconds to a minute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, and Tia laughs at me because during the pandemic, I was washing my hands like 9 times a day.
And now you just took a shit and didn't wash your
hands. I did not take a shit. I pissed. What are you talking about?
Hey, all right. Hey.
You can't take a shit that fast, can you?
I don't know what you might have been doing. It might have been one of those loose, watery ones.
Diabetic, high blood pressure medicine piss. How we got this to this?
Man, that's your
How
urine,
did we get
man.
to this?
I'm just saying, man. It's your urine, man. Who am I, man?
You know what? Yeah, Shizzo, tell him, Shizzo. Like, how did we get to this?
I was just asking, did you wash your hands, man?
What is Big Block Joker? He is on one this morning. What's up, Tasha? Black Dragon, have you learned the 3 seashells already? I have not. Martin says no cross-contamination.
Yeah, man,
These are my buttons. Nobody else uses them.
Hey, so this goes back to a Facebook post that I posted about maybe a week and a half ago, if not 2 weeks. I posted on my Facebook page, Lavish T. Williams. I posted, you might call me a little strange or a little old. I forgot the words. Let me not say the words, but pretty much, I do not touch people remotes when I go to their house. I don't touch a person's remote. You change your channel for me, man. I don't want to fucking touch your remote, man.
I don't
want to touch your mouse on your computer. I don't want to touch that shit, man. And I don't. And I got friends that'd be like, here, man, here go the remote. Find something on TV to watch. Hey, man, just cut the TV on, man. Whatever shows up, man, I'm cool with it, man. I'm not touching this shit.
Are you a germaphobe? Is that?
So before COVID, I was already a certain type of way. So COVID had nothing to do with the way that I act about stuff, because everything, when COVID happened, everybody became this type of person, blah, blah, blah. I've been that person before fucking COVID. When I come in the house, I take my fucking shoes off. I don't lay on my bed with my outdoor clothes on.
Oh, that's Tia right there.
Yeah,
oh my God,
that shit Tia. Will irk the fuck out of me, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's Tia. Do not get your ass in this bed with those clothes on.
No, don't do that. When I'm at the bike club, listen, I know that everything is handshakes and all that shit. I get it. I'm constantly washing my fucking hands. I am, because it's a lot of shit that be going on. Motherfuckers playing with their fucking self, pissing on their hand and walking out the bathroom, all kinds of shit, man. So I don't like to really shake hands, and I'm not being rude. I just don't like the whole germ shit. So I give them a dap. I try to be like, what up? Give you a dab, bam, and you get them same guys like, no, man, no. They want to do all that, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, I gotta go wash my goddamn hands, man. And then I purposely walk around the motherfucker with my hands wet, and they still come up, and they like, oh, it don't matter, man. A little water ain't gonna hurt. I'm like, man, that's my I'm deterring you from wanting to fucking shake my hand, man.
Doesn't work. That's
don't
because
work.
You're a celebrity now. But
man,
why I'm laughing so hard is my baby sister and you are of the same ilk. And before the pandemic, I could not F with her. I could not deal with my baby sister Lori. I couldn't deal with her shit. Listen, she would work in a hospital. She had a procedure. None of her hospital shit ever came inside the house. She would decontaminate herself in the garage and take her clothes off and put them directly in the washing machine. She had a bleach, she had solution. She never entered that house without this decontamination routine. One time she threw her whole couch away because me and my dog slept on it. She threw the whole couch away, the whole damn couch.
No, I'm not. I'm not to that extreme.
I was so messed up about my sister, and of course my aunt Bernita is the same way. And I was so messed up about my sister, and I just couldn't understand. Like I was like, "There's something wrong with you," until COVID hit. When COVID hit, I was like, "She knew the whole time." She knew the whole time. She knew what it was going to be. And then I began taking on her routines. I found myself my sister. When COVID happened, bro, I wasn't touching, breathing, feeling, messing around with nothing. I even created my own N99 mask because you couldn't get any N95s. And I became my sister. I did. I became you. I wasn't touching. Then the minute they said COVID was gone, back to the regular old John.
No, I'm not, man. Listen, I even when I go grocery shopping, man, I even wipe and disinfect my groceries, man.
Yeah.
The shit that I bring in the house. I do. You know how many motherfuckers in the grocery store touching a bag of fucking chips and the produce and all that stuff? When I come home, man, listen, man, I take everything out of the bags and disinfect that shit and wash that shit down. I got that from one of my cousins, and this is way before COVID. This is late 90s, early 2000s, man, when I was doing that stuff, man.
That's Tia. Tia watches the meat, the hamburger meat, anything that comes out of a package.
I do that too. You're supposed to before you cook it.
She watches. You would never see Tia take some hamburger meat from the package to the fire. That ain't happening.
No, hell no. I wash that, man. I wash that stuff, man. Listen, when I'm in the truck, I'm the tow truck driver. I don't like people in my truck unless they just absolutely have to. It'd be people that have a car with them and they be like, well, I'll just ride with you. I'm like, no, you just ride with your people. We going to the same place. I'm disinfecting my fucking door handles, my arm rails. But I've been like that. I'm not to the point. I'm not a germaphobe to the point where, oh, I can't touch nothing in life. But I do constantly, you know, it's a lot of people out here do some strange fucking shit, man. And I be watching, man. I be watching.
Is funny. That is my sister and my aunt. That's them.
That's normal.
You can't even walk in my aunt's house with shoes on, bro.
No, I don't want you. You know how
no,
many
but I don't walk with shoes on in my house either. When I come to the front door, I always take my shoes off. I don't even walk in my RV with my shoes on.
You couldn't get on my boat with your shoes on. And it wasn't because of the germs, just because I had light colored carpet and the shit stank. Matter of fact, you can't even wear, if you come on there with shoes on, you have to wear white bottom shoes. You fucking scuff my deck, and now I'm pissed off because I gotta fucking clean. Yes,
I grew up with you. I grew up with you, man. My baby sister. I grew up with you. I know you. I know you, man. You just get to be. Yeah, let's just go to my house.
Listen, my grandmother used to, she used to be pissed off at me when I was younger, and even in relationships. Used to, because I would take a shower 3-4 times a fucking day. I don't like to be in the summer. I don't like to be sweaty.
Right.
If I'm working and I come home out the truck, I'm sweaty. I'm taking a shower. I don't get sweaty and the sweat dry up and I'm comfortable. No. If I can be out in the truck working, I can get sweaty, jump back in the AC, and I'm cool again. But when I get home, I just feel fucking sticky. I feel fucked up. I got to get in the shower. I got to take a fucking shower. I take a lot of showers throughout the day.
Emmanuel Briggs says, what kind of a savage does not wash their meat before they put it in the...
I wash both kinds of meat. My meat. I wash both of my meat and the meat that I buy from the grocery store, man.
All
both
meat,
meats got to be clean,
all
man.
Meat got to be... I hear you. Oh, I hear you. There's levels, Lavish. You're a germy. You're cooking the meat till the pathogens are gone, says Biker News Canada. Why do you need to wash the damn meat? You're cooking it. That's why you cook it.
And I know after a certain temperature, but it makes me feel good. It just makes me feel.
The temperature is 165 degrees.
It makes me feel good. That's it, man. It makes me feel good, man, to watch that.
And
shit.
I am a thermometer. I am a thermometer cooker. I will, especially when I'm grilling. I'm not going to say
I'm that.
Oh, I'm getting that 165 degrees on the meat. Period. Meat has to meet minimum requirements, says Taksha. My club went on a road trip. The guy I was rooming with, we walked in the room and he started spraying Lysol on everything. He also put a sleeping bag on the bed and went to sleep in it. Listen, traveling across country on the cold ass run to the mother chapter, we used to stay in bad hotels going across because especially when you got around the Texas area, all the way into El Paso, anywhere in there, you were paying like double and triple rates because the oil industry was booming, and they wanted like $400 a night for a $25 a night hotel room. And I have stayed in some hotels where, bro, I was pulling the sleeping bag off the motorcycle, and I wasn't even sleeping in the covers on the sheets. None of that. We've been in some flea-bitten, bed bug ass hotels, bro. As we were riding across the country, there are some times I'd rather sleep outside under the bike than in some of them hotel rooms. Emmanuel Big says, yes, sir, all meat has to be clean. Ron Ratty, what's up, man? Hate to see Lavish around a dirty kitty.
So listen, check this out. Any woman that knows me, this is not, as they say, no cap. Any woman that knows me knows they have to be clean. It's not one-sided. It's not, I don't feel comfortable with sweaty balls.
Right.
I don't feel, none of that shit. So before I even engage in anything, man, listen, you gotta go take a fucking shower or at least wash, clean up down there. I don't want that sweaty scent, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And in the summertime, if you out trying to do some stuff,
you don't want a little after workout?
No, fuck no.
Sweat?
No. Hell no.
You don't like the carnal thrust?
No, because I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go. It don't work out for me. Like other people, it don't matter. But to me, I can't do that. And then for me, I got to be clean because I don't want her to even be like, man, he was sweaty, he was musty down there. Hell no.
Oh no.
I got to be clean. I got to be super. I got to be clean, groomed, everything.
That's why I don't eat everybody's meat.
I don't know what meat she's talking about.
She's got to be talking about the meat on the plate. But I'm still mad at Tia for taking care of that damn outcast dude. That guy that busted his head? Tia running over there, take care of his ass. Why? I was like, let him pass out, baby.
She's a nice
dabbing the blood off of his head with some old towel. Let his woman come dab him, Tia.
She's a nice woman. Oh, listen, check this out, Tia. While you on here, we got to do Black Dragon a favor. We got to do, not a favor, we got to do something for Black Dragon because I noticed this about you and I noticed your fashion. We have to get Black Dragon a pair of Nike Air Dunks or at least a pair of Air Force Ones. We must get them a pair of that. We gotta get them. You gotta get them up to speed.
You didn't like my shoes?
Listen, all I'm saying is this: they were all right. However, we got to get you, because Tia had a pair of Air Dunks on. She knows what time it is. We got to get you you got to get at least one pair of those or a pair of Air Ones. And if you really want to do it, if you really want to spice it up a little bit, get a pair of Air Maxes or some retro Jordans. Just one pair.
I had some real nice shoes that I wore up there.
No.
Right over there on the dog
trying to
bed.
get you. I'm trying to get you right, Dragon.
They were nice tennis shoes. They were nice
tennis shoes. You just messed up by saying tennis shoes.
That's what they're called, tennis shoes.
Just shoes. I forgot. Different places call them sneakers.
Sneakers?
They just shoes. Gym shoes.
They're the same thing. I had a beautiful pair.
What are they?
What are they? They're right over there on the dog bed because
I can't see them.
Man, what the hell are those shoes? Hold on a minute, man. And they're retro throwbacks too, man. Don't do me like this.
I'm just saying. I'm working on getting him cooler, man. You know, because he's a cool guy, and you got a young guy like me. I got to keep him on his toes, man. So Black Dragon.
What?
Do you know who?
These are.
Do you know? So listen. Let me ask you this. Are you familiar with the movie Coolie High?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You know, Coolie High era. In the Pumas, they cool to have, you know, but not that pair, man.
This is the. Do I need to break out my Bally's?
Oh shoot! You got some Bally's?
Yes,
all right.
Sir.
Now you're talking.
Yeah,
you got some Bally's, huh?
Of course.
Okay, but we still got to get you a pair of Vapor Max, a pair of Air Ones or some Air Dunks or a pair of retro Jordans. Those are going to be your classic. I can get away. Gym shoe, you know.
You didn't like that gym shoe you just saw?
That's probably a special outfit type of thing. That's why I'm having an 80s party. I'm going to a throwback party. You know,
it goes with this shirt that I'm wearing. Come on.
So anyhow, Tia, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do with them or you know, we just got a lot of work to do with the fashion statement, man.
This was one of my club brothers who brought me like 16 or 18 pairs of shoes to bring me up to date a few years ago. Okay. He was on that thing you're on. His name was Lord Vader. And he's like, you know what, OG, we got to get you the right kind of shoes.
We got a lot of work to do with you, Dragon. And we working on some coolness.
I'm not there.
No, you're not. I'm trying to tell you the proper shoes that's gonna get you all around. You can wear them in every race, every location, the gym, the bar, even church. Those are gonna be your more classic. You don't have to worry about them going out of style gym shoe. We got to Tia. We got a lot to work.
My black ostrich skin cowboy boots.
I mean, boots are fine, but we gotta just you gotta accessorize and you just gotta switch it up a little bit.
Look at Jarhead. I tell you what I find real disgusting is most people that have dogs inside the house don't realize the kind of stuff they do with their dogs, and then they come around and touch everything in the kitchen.
Right on, you animal lovers, which is why I don't eat at people's houses, man. Especially them people that got cats.
Tia is man, she's all over that. Hey, no, I'll cook it. No. I just saw that. I saw what you did with that dog right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You listen, you can't be your regular dog person around Tia. You can't be, oh, I just helped him scratch his ass. Now I'll go
Black
make a
Dragon, do you
sandwich.
got a pair of Chucks?
No, I don't think I have a pair of Chucks. What are Chucks? The All-Star one, the Converse All-Stars?
Yes, but just say Chucks. You don't have to say the whole word.
I have a pair.
You don't say the whole word. You just say some Chucks. A pair of Chucks.
I have a pair of. I had a pair of leather Converse All-Stars, black and white, high tops. When I was dating the 27-year-old,
Those weren't the classic
wanted
ones.
me to have those.
Those wasn't the. I got a pair of those. Those wasn't the classic ones.
They
But
felt
the pair
like
of Chucks.
they were made out of paper. Like, why would you ride a motorcycle with that shit? That's crazy.
We never said you had to ride a motorcycle with it, but a pair of Chucks is a classic too. That's a classic. That's one of those. You got some shorts on.
You can't walk in those things. They're flat.
Yeah, but
flat.
they classic. You wear them with some khakis. You wear them with some shorts. You wear them with some jogging pants. And I bet you probably will have them tied all the way up.
Of course. How are you going to walk in them if you don't tie them?
No, you if you tie them behind the tongue. Tia, help this guy, man. Help him, man. We got some work to do. We got a lot of work.
Somebody says rocking the Puma. Obi Joe understands what's going on. Rocking the Puma. Nothing wrong with a good pair of old school suede Pumas, says Emmanuel. Yeah, people know I'm listen. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, Chucks is not for long-term things. Chucks is just, I'm going to put them off for a hot second and take the fuckers right back off.
So you can't walk in those things. OB Joe says, BD, I have a pair of Pumas as well, but I wear my Chucks more than anything. Oh, hell. BD washes his hands from the bathrooms, but handles shoes, then touches the buttons. I didn't.
Meaning the bottoms.
My shoes are clean.
They've been outside. They've been on the ground.
Clean. See how clean they are?
Pissed,
and they
murder.
Yeah.
You got people that got murder, blood on the ground, dope residue on the ground, on the concrete, all kinds of stuff.
Oh my goodness, man. I never knew. To hell with that. I'm with the Converse high tops.
Yeah, I like the high tops more than the lows.
Air Max are too inclined and skinny for Black Dragon. Size. They're too skinny for my size. Get some AF1s. Okay.
Do you know what AF1s are?
Air Force Ones, my man.
Okay, very.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just making
My
sure.
feet are bound to Skechers, man. I pity them fools. The only thing that make them not hurt, I use them everywhere. Walking on the hills in the city, everything, says Tasha.
I wear Skechers too. No, Vans. Sorry, not Skechers. Vans.
BD got up like grandpa was looking for the switch. Let me get the switch and beat your ass. I be wearing Chuck Taylor's Converses since junior high school, says Soul Brother 30.
They were pretty cool.
Damn, I have 4 pair of Chucks, club ones as well, says OBJ. Dang, okay, I'm gonna get me some Chucks then.
And you can customize them Chucks some people customize them, man. They put all kinds of shit on there, stitching names and stuff on there. That's a
John says, Black Dragon, we need to listen to these younger folks. I'm about the same age as you, and my kids get on me all the time for the same exact thing. Lavish is getting on you for right now. But Junebug says Chucks are short term. Them flat things, I don't know how you walk in them flat ass things.
Yeah, man, they flat.
Man, I'm not with him for his dressing ability.
Listen, Tia. Matter of fact, next you got to start buying him a couple outfits, man. Changes appearance.
I thought I was
because women they can dress a guy.
Wow, you weren't impressed with my get-ups there at the proc.
No, you were event appropriate.
I saw you were clean with the boots on. You had the boots on and the pressed black jeans. I saw you. I saw you.
Yeah, man. I
saw you.
I gotta be hip. I gotta be hip.
I saw you flexing your little muscles and stuff, and yeah, you was staying up all damn night chasing women. I was Lavish.
I was working, doing video work.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, Lavish. It's time to take your ass to bed. Tia got on me. Oh, so you're gonna go back out with those kids? I said Lavish is out there. I don't want to leave him alone. I'm very picky on the soles. They have to have deep grooves. Don't get me slick tires. I even carve them with a soldering iron when they get shallow. Okay. Some of you guys are anal about this stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got
Cardell 619 said, I played basketball wearing Chucks one day. They tore up my feet. They're just flat boards made out of paper.
They timeless classics, though, man. Timeless.
Can you believe they used to play basketball in those things? The professionals would run up and down the court with those damn things on. All right, man. I've been beat down. Vans and Chucks hurt your feet bad, but I do have a couple pairs of each, says Martin.
They really do, man. I think it's more so, man, for the colors, because they, the Vans and the Chucks, they come in so many different colors that you can accessorize, whatever outfit you're wearing to match the shoes.
Just don't walk too far. Oh, look, they got your boy, the richest man in the world at Trump's inauguration.
Who, the Tesla guy?
The Tesla guy, yeah. Standing up there looking like he looks goofy to me, looks goofy. There's
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. There's Donald Trump's whole family's there. Everybody. They're triumphant. They are triumphant. They're getting ready to start rounding mofos up anytime now. About 10 or 15 minutes from now, they're going to be rounding up a person in your block. Don't have committed a crime and be an illegal alien. You're out of here. You're gone. What's up?
No, what was that? Huh?
Me?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to you. I said,
you said, am I gone?
I said, no. I said, Donald Trump's whole family's there and everything. You must have been on the phone. Donald Trump's whole family's over there in the rotunda and everything. You got Elon Musk over there. I said, oh, Barack Obama is there. There you go. There's one black there. Oh, and of course, Clarence Thomas. Oh, shit.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if hey, listen. I don't know. I don't know if Clarence Thomas identifies as black.
Well, but he's black. It doesn't matter what you identify. I mean, I guess it does, because there are guys who identify as women, and you better not say, "Hey, what's up, dude?" You'll have to fight that woman, man, who's fighting like a man, pissed off that you called him one, but will whoop your ass. That doesn't make any sense. Nike has a velvet shoe out now. Gonna get the green pair.
Look at Obi Joe, man, a fashionable guy.
Already start. Look at Jared. That's so ugly, Jared. Obama's husband didn't show up. That's so ugly.
Oh, man.
Why they talk about that beautiful woman like that? I think she's beautiful. Oh, they said they've already started rounding them up in Kern County in California. Oh, my God. I do hope Musk gets to go to Mars to see if he leaves this planet alone and we have some peace and quiet from the electric mambo jumbo, says Tasha. Hey, Tia says, but I clean up well when it's time to.
That's what I'm talking about.
And she's right. I do. I do clean up well.
I believe you.
Do you wear those tennis shoes with your suits?
No, I don't. I ain't really into that shit. I'm straight up classic, man. I'm wearing my nice dress shoes to go with my suit. Now, you know what's popular now? They had these tucks and chucks and these sneaker balls where they dressing up with their things. But me personally, I'm not into that. I didn't grow up in that. I haven't transitioned to fit in that area. So I'm gonna wear me a nice pair of shoes.
Yeah.
To match my outfit, not.
I hate when I see old guys put that shit on. Like, I don't
They
wear
stand
tennis
youthful,
shoes
man. They
with
stand
my
youthful.
suit. I don't wear tennis shoes with my suits.
I don't do that either. And I don't wear them. I don't wear my suits with with my ankles showing, man. You know that Dwayne Wade type of shit that they're doing, man, with them floods and stuff. That's what they used to be called when I was growing up. Floods. You were flooding. I don't do that whole flooding thing. I'm not with that style, man. I'm into the real clean look. That's just me. I'm not knocking nobody, but it's just not me.
Emmanuel Big says Clarence Thomas identifies as a raccoon. Is that what that is? I don't understand.
A coon.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh my God, I'm so old. I'm so old.
Hey, listen, man, you gotta love the comments. And Black Dragon, we trying to get you cool, man. Hey, I want to have you hit, man. You're gonna be saying some real hip stuff.
So old. God dang, that is horrible. I said a raccoon.
And let me say this, Black Dragon, since mentioning damn, and I forgot the damn name already. You know it, the movie that you had spoke about that I told you I never heard and I hadn't watched about the gangs in New York.
Yeah, Warriors.
The Warriors.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned the Warriors to me, I've had at least 4 different people outside of you, and as late as this past Saturday night, I was asked, just like the Warriors, did you see the Warriors? I've been asked that by at least 4 different people since we talked about it on this podcast. And I got to make it my duty. I started watching a little bit of it. I got to finish watching that movie because some of the stuff between what I talk about, what happened at the Proc, and just certain things that's going on in conversations around here, the older guys has asked me about the movie The Warriors and said, man, did you see, the movie The Warriors? And they're telling me, oh yeah, it's just like the movie. And they thought that I'd seen it and I hadn't. And I said, I just found out about it. And I gotta honestly watch it, man, because for those people to keep mentioning it to me, it's something in there that I gotta see, that they want me to see.
The Warriors movie was the breakout gang movie of the 70s. It was the breakout. It was like Colors, which was the breakout gang movie of the 80s. And Boys in the Hood, which was the breakout gang movie of the 90s. These were like major movies you had to see, like Biker Boys, which was the breakout motorcycle movie on the black bike set. And it wasn't the first. I thought it was the first. I've been seeing some black biker movies that were made back in the 60s and 70s. Okay. So each generation has a breakout kind of movie, and that was the breakout movie for the 70s. And it let us know about these New York gangs that dressed up a whole lot like motorcycle clubs. They had the vest and the back kind of patch or painting on their vests. And this is where we learned that the gangs of New York kind of took their signature from motorcycle clubs like the Hells Angels and stuff. And when I was in New York in the 70s, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But it was cool. So back then, my wife's from Jamaica. She's not a citizen yet. So I told her next time she messes with me, I'm going to send her back. I'm going to tell them she's illegal. That used to be funny. It's real now. Oh my goodness. Good Jamaican girl, man. Does she fix you? Do you get soup and provisions? Does she make provisions? Have you ever had some Jamaican provisions?
No,
There. Oh my God, it's the best. You never had boiled banana?
no.
Oh, you're missing out on a treat, man. Ackee and saltfish.
I'm definitely missing out.
Yeah, you got to have some. Clarence Thomas IDs as an Oreo for Black Dragon. He's black on the outside, white on the inside. Boy, y'all are just doing me bad. I know what an Oreo means. Duh. Where the hell you been? I'm going to send you my Black Cinema USB stick. You know, Major Harleys don't have that. He's going to have, you want that stick anyway. I went to high school with Cuba Gooding Jr. from Boys in the Hood, says OBJ. Oh, did you know he was going to be a star then? That's definitely the way to describe that movie, Black Dragon. Yeah, the breakout gang movie of the 70s. The Warriors is the best movie. Oh, have the original. He has the original VHS from 1979. Dang, Martin. Lavish, you need to watch Warriors. It's just like Motorcycle Club, but on foot. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Warriors
I'm definitely gonna watch
classic,
it.
and my friends dressed like the Baseball Furies for Halloween. So they had all these clubs. It was just cool, man. It was the coolest show. Okay, we probably need to get out of here though. You forgot Blood In and Blood Out and American Me. Oh my God, American Me. Did you ever see American Me?
Yeah.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Blood In, Blood Out was crazy too, man. Check your food if she can cook. The Warriors is a newer version of the 300. I think the 300 is a newer version of the Warriors. Cuba was a break dancer in high school. Oh, really? Savage
I think
Nomad.
he said something about that too.
Right here,
in the interview.
these are the clubs. These are the clubs right here. Those are real. Let me point over there. Those are real. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there it is down there. Those are the real New York street gangs. Savage Nomads, Savage Skulls, Spanish Kings, Dirty Ones. Savage Nomads are still running around today. Their cut is cool as hell, bro.
Oh wow! And they're not bikers; they're just a street gang, and they wear colors.
Yeah, let me.
In today's world, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, here you go, man. They've always worn colors. This is when you see these guys, you be like, damn. Look at the Savage Nomads, man. They're real, bro. Can you see them?
almost like the if you watch Good Times, what was that? You had the War Dogs, I believe they had jackets.
These guys got real cuts on. This cut
Mad
is crazy.
Dogs
with the fur on the bottom. That cut is crazy. I need one of those cuts. Look at that, man. That's the real deal right there, my boy. When you see them, you be like, you're wearing a cut. Yep. They do. That's that New York stuff, bro. Let me see. Savage Skulls. Savage Skulls. Yeah, man, look at these guys cut. Come on, my man. Yeah. And they look at that, man. And they recognize your colors, man. They understand this stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. So anyway, just thought I would give you a taste of that. Look at that, Savage Skulls, man. Some of these guys even have their states. Here you go, right here. They're state rockers, just like us.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And you'll walk up to them like, because you think they're motorcycle clubs when you see them, like especially when they come visit, like they come to one of our annuals or stuff. They're walking around. You're like, I've never heard of the Savage Skulls 1%ers. Who the hell are they? And they don't have MC back here anywhere. And that's when you realize, man, I'm in the presence of a New York street gang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This guy must be a prospect. He doesn't have the full patch. He's missing his center patch. I've talked to a lot of these guys through the years. They've hit me up about my books and stuff like that. I've been in touch with one. He's called a general. For years, he's followed me. Yeah. So anyway, just thought I would bring that up. Here's some guys here. So you got 3 clubs: the Savage Skulls. Well, it looks like 2 Savage Skulls and a Dirty Deuces, maybe. Totally hardcore, bro. Anyway, yeah. Warriors. When you watch the movie Warriors, you'll see all these guys.
Yeah, I gotta definitely check it out.
Okay, we've been on here a long time. Let me try to get the rest of these comments here real quick. Yeah, the Savage Nova is still definitely up and running, says Junebug. Do they ride motorcycles? They do not. They're a street gang. They walk and take the subway and stuff. Major Harley says they were street gangs. No, they don't ride bikes. They were street gangs from the 70s. But some of them are still around. I've seen many of these clubs are a little still around. A little New York City knowledge for you, says Junebug. Gangs wear colors in New York. Yes, they do. Or used to, anyway. Just Google and got interested in the documentary 80 Blocks from Tiffany. Somebody said old New York City right there. That, I first went to New York City in 1977. So I was around with all of that, the Guardian Angels and all that stuff. I was so stupid. Walking around New York City in a karate uniform. The things I've gotten away with. Things I got away with. Hey, but that was the day of all that kind of stuff. Those 3 guys look like they should have walked like a man playing in the background. Anyway, look at the Rotunda crowd. No way blacks are getting repatriations.
Reparations.
Reparations. Reparations. Well, at least not yet. To your defense, Black Dragon, karate, and martial arts were huge back then. Yes, they were, man.
Yeah, they were, because everybody wanted to, do kung fu fighting, karate, and all that. Yeah. Definitely.
We know why your name is is Black Dragon. And you know what? I met the original Black Dragon. I went to his studio, Mr. Ron Van Cleef himself, bro. The original Black Dragon. I've been to his studio there in, was it Brooklyn? I can't remember what little borough it was in. I want to say it had to be Brooklyn. Way back then in the 70s when he was one of the baddest dudes out there, man. Yeah. Anyway, that's all it. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to get some work done, man. So you go ahead and end the show, and I want to see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Take care. Hey, if you're trying to get to Lavish, he's at Lavish T Williams on all social media platforms. Please drop by. And if you want to buy him a cup of coffee, hit him at info@lavish. No, that's his email, info@lavishtwilliams.com.
Yep.
But his Cash App is $Lavish T Williams. And your show is what, Wednesday night, or is it tonight?
It's tonight. I got another show tonight. I got some ladies out of Cincinnati, All Stars Motorcycle Club. They're doing their last party. They're going to retire their chapter after this year.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's sad when it happens, but that's the classy way to do it. Hey, you did a great show last night. If y'all didn't see his show last night, go check out his show last night. He had Gorilla Blue on, and man, that was funny. I didn't get to see the whole show. I did get in towards the end.
You got in right on time.
Right when he
right on time. The other Black Dragon commented, and then you popped up. I said, "Oh, look at that, man."
That was all right. So anyway, have a great one, young man. We'll catch you tomorrow. I'm gonna go buy me some Chucks, man. Take care.
Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones. I'm going to get me some
Air
Force Ones.
Maxes, some Jordans,
Teal,
or some Air Dunks.
Teal, no. Teal, no. Take care, man. Appreciate you. And I'm Black Dragon. I want to tell you guys to get my newest book, blackdragonsgear.com. Blackdragonsgear.com. That's where you go to get my newest book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. It's in all kinds of ways you can get it. It's even a hardback. So there's all kind of ways you can get it. But the most basic copy is $34.95. Pick up Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, first book of its kind ever written, and this thing is selling out, man. So I'm really proud of it. It's on back order already, so I love it, man. Appreciate it. All of you guys that are supporting it, thank you so much. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your 2 cents down in the comment section below. I'm Black Dragon. You got a new president today, and a new country, a new tone, and I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get some of these prices down, man. $8 and $9 for a carton of eggs is, who can live on that? Who can feed a family on that? That's kind of crazy. So maybe we'll get some respite and a respite. Maybe we'll get some relief from all of that. It'd be really cool. So we hope for the best. We hope the country's taking a turn for the best. These are the things we pray for whenever we get new people in or people that were once there coming back. All right. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents. In the comment section below, do you have a bundle for all of your books? If you hit me at Black Dragon at blackdragonsgear.com, I will give you that price. I don't have a bundle, but I guess I need to come up with one. So you can hit me at Black Dragon at blackdragonsgear.com or call me 404-692-0336 if you want to buy all 7 of my books at the same time. Of course, we'll give you a nice little discount on that. That would be very, very appreciated. Hey, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is my bike night at 3393 Lawrenceville Highway in Tucker, Georgia. Building 2 down the hill behind the furniture store, across the street from the public storage. One way in, one way out. Come on your best behavior. Come on over and hang out with Black Dragon tomorrow night here at the Dragon's Lair. All right, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. See you all tomorrow. Don't do any dumb shit out there. Don't be found guilty of doing dumb shit that puts you in jail for life. Motorcycle clubs are fun. And when they get that serious, you just let it go, bro. You just let it go. All right. Take care. Have a great day. And find a way to treat somebody you love, somebody in your club, like a precious piece of solid gold. Take care. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
It's definitely a big issue for you too. But I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute. What's up, Mama Ro? I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute and what our responsibilities are and what we need to think about. Because if you don't really know what's going on the set, you can find yourself in kind of a precarious predicament if you make the wrong kind of moves or do the wrong kind of things when this kind of stuff goes. So, when most percenters get into a war with one another, what should 99%ers do? Here's 10 things you should know. Thing number 1, stay in your lane. Find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. If you're a president, you want to find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. What I mean is, the set can be volatile. It can be very dangerous. And when you have that kind of thing going on, this set's not safe. So, as a 99%er motorcycle club, what you want to find is yourself in your business, in your lane, while all of the fancy stuff gets handled on other levels.
Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? On other levels. Tried to tell you suckers, Black Dragon is the man. The Black Dragon is the man. A real OG. Bonafide, certified, a true MC. The Biker Boys. The Biker Boys. It's in the house, most definitely. Blow the whistle for Black Dragon, Biker TV. That's right, I said Biker TV. See, one day, young Dragon made his way out the Navy to become a prospect. Some people thought he was crazy, but 5 years later, hard work became a habit. He became the president of the mighty Black Savage Nation. MCs, y'all, respectfully. Black Dragon. Black Savage. MC. That's right, y'all. Give it a thumbs up. Black Dragon Biker TV at its best. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get his prospect Bible book. So proud of him. Man, he just don't know. He's a real legend. And y'all know it, and I know it. That's right, Black Dragon. That's right. Glad I met you, my friend. Black Dragon. I'm the Midnight Ghost Rider. The V, y'all. Love you, Black Dragon. Peace. And get skinny. Like and share. Goodbye.